I think my condition got worse, and they admitted me straight to the intensive care unit where I was intubated. Before they intubated me, was I could hear the voice of my son Constantine. Dad, you're here now in our hospital in New Jersey, and I will take care of you.
Everything will be alright.
You know, statistically, it was not good. My dad's age, the condition that he was in, it was almost like we were all preparing for the worst, but hoping for the best.
And that's it. They intubated me, and they connected me to a respirator, and I was under sedation since then. It's like I was in a perpetual dream that I still can remember. If somebody was pulling me up and another was pulling me down. And so I decided to go to United States to pursue my training or residency in surgery, because that's what I wanted to be, a general surgeon. We were recruited by the training hospitals here in America. So I finished my training. I started my own practice. I go to the Philippines almost every year for the past 40 years to do medical surgical mission, because I love my country of origin. So to pay back, I go to the Philippines every year to help the poor people in the rural areas.
I think the biggest inspiration was he took us, especially at a young age, every year with him to his to the medical missions in the Philippines, and having a chance to actually, watch him do surgeries and see him practice was probably the biggest inspiration to us.
When they're off, I make rounds in the hospital. I bring them with me. So when they finished their high school, they came back from one of our surgical missions, and they told their Mommy, we know what we want to do in life. We want to be doctors like Baba or like Dad. And now that I needed them, they were the one who helped me the most. I continued to see my patients in March 16, 17, I started to have flu-like symptoms. I started coughing, some fever, and I thought it's the regular flu.
My younger brother and I, we live in North Carolina, so we decided to fly up to New York to check up on him. And so when we got to New York, that's when we, all three of us, we figured out how serious the condition was.
I have the so-called myoplastic dysplastic syndrome. That is, my bone marrow is not producing enough red cells, and I am in chronic anemia. My hemoglobin is always below 7. Plus, I have a high blood pressure. Plus, because I'm a senior citizen, I have all the comorbidities. That's why I got the severe form of, they call it ARDS, acute respiratory syndrome. think my condition got worse, and they admitted me straight to the intensive care unit where I was intubated. Before they intubated me, I could hear the voice of my son Constantine. Dad, you're here now in our hospital in New Jersey, and I will take care of you. And I could vividly feel his hand stroking my hair. And that's it. They intubated me, and they connected me to a respirator, and I was under sedation since then. It's like I was in a perpetual dream that I still can remember. Is somebody was pulling me up and another was pulling me down. It's like a struggle to me. Vividly, I don't understand. I still could hear Constantine's voice reassuring me that you're here in my hospital and we'll do everything to help you.
He was struggling a lot to breathe. He was getting very tired. The most challenging part for all of us was just seeing my father in that condition. And statistically, it was not good. My dad's age, the condition that he was in, it was almost like we were all preparing for the worst, but hoping for the best. My mom, actually 2 days after my dad got admitted, she ended up having symptoms and getting sick. And so she developed a viral pneumonia because of the coronavirus as well. And then, in the blink of an eye, it was the thought of actually losing both of our parents. I think that was the most challenging part.
Everything will be all right.
And one instance also during my recovery in the hospital with this coronavirus, my eldest son, Constantine, was always there, every day. He finds time to be at my bedside. And then sometimes, I don't have any control. I cannot move. So I wet myself or dirty myself. And he cleans me up. And I said, Constantine, you embarrass me. You're embarrassing me. You're a doctor already. I said, why do you do this for me? I said, I don't do this to anybody. I do this for you because you are my baba, my dad, and I care for you. And it broke my heart. It hits me deeply. So I have tears.
Each day that there was no bad news was good news. So every day to us was a blessing where there wasn't a complication. And every day, and that's the toughest part when a patient is in the ICU. It's small progress, it's good progress. But we all were just, we were together, we were trying to keep each other supported.
With all the help of the support of my family and friends and classmates, I think that helped a lot. And especially because of the FaceTime, my oldest granddaughter, who happens to be 7-year-old, her name is Sophia. She calls me almost every day, and then she plays piano pieces to me that she learned from piano lesson. And oh boy, how she lifted my spirit whenever she does that.
We'll thrive. Now's the time to rise. We're all in this together. Whatever the weather.
And then since I was the only patient in that hospital who survived, went home alive, that was intubated. So they were so happy, And they lined up during my discharge, all the doctors and nurses who took care of me and clapping for that I made it. And I told them it's a miracle, I said. And I thank especially my three boys who brought me here, I said. And with the compassionate care and professional care I got in this hospital, and it was a miracle, I said. I'm going home alive.
Our prayers together, having the belief and counting, our blessings and just, staying strong with our faith and knowing that God would help all of us through this, I think was just, something that was very, very helpful for us. The way that we were brought up to trust and to be supportive of each other and always count on family. And it's something that I think we've all tried to instill in our own families now. We knew that, even in the hardest times, we would always be there for each other. And
But now I'm not fully recovered yet. My three sons brought me to North Carolina to continue my physical therapy. And my daughter-in-law, Leah, who is the wife of Philip, is doing the physical therapy for me. When I left the hospital, when I woke up, I cannot even lift my arms or my leg and each side from the bed. And now I'm able to, with the help of Leah, I'm able now to go to the bathroom alone. Yeah, I think I've done so much already, practicing over 41 years. I will retire, and whatever the Almighty wants me to do from this second life of mine, I will accept it. If He wants me to continue my medical surgical mission in the Philippines or other developing countries in the world, I will do that. Travel, enjoy the kids, enjoy the grandchildren, play with them, and maybe I will do some gardening. My wife and I are very proud of them, and I think we train them well.
We love you, Yoda, and spending time with you. We love you, Lola. We love to hear your stories about your Lola and your mama. Hi, Lola, we love you. I love hearing stories about your father and your mother.
My dad is my best friend. He's my role model. He is the inspiration as to why I became a physician. And Baba, I love you, and thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and our entire family.
My positive message to all those suffering from the virus: stay strong, have hope and determination, especially those who were intubated like me. Don't lose hope. Keep fighting and pray. Prayer is very important, I said. And maybe you will get your own miracle. That's how I got it. I survived it.
Time to rise.